Yo. Still rocking. I told you we had so much show. I got so much content. But I want to talk about something. Okay, let's just quick recap. JJ Redick is out here selling that ass, and he's being pimped out by Coach K, who's actually trying to assist the Lakers in a phony coaching search. Let's just be real. He's JJ's advocate. Then we talked about Mr. David Zavlov. He's the real reason why the TNT NBA, inside the NBA, they might be losing their shares of the NBA all because he shot his mouth off in 2022. Congratulations to that idiot. And then we talked about dumbass Dabo Sweeney, who's virtue signaling, but he's later on self-admitted Clemson doesn't have any money in NIL, and they don't have any money to go after difference makers on the field. So yay, Clemson's broke. All right, now we want to talk about something that I feel near and dear to my heart: the agents that steal from athletes. Nobody talks about this. Not your Fox Sports ones, not your ESPNs. They don't really cover the agents who steal from athletes because they need access. And the quickest way to get to an athlete is to talk to his agent. But when agents and financial people act really unscrupulous and they steal from athletes, nobody wants to talk about that at all. They'll invent things to keep you jumping around like, look at the lavish spending. Really? How condescending is that you're going to tell me how to spend my money that I worked for since I was 12 years old? Suicides, endless camps, jump shots in the morning, run. I had my nutrition the right way. As soon as I decide to spend my money, you're going to tell me I had lavish spending. That's why I went broke. Not the agent fees that I had to pay, not the people who are robbing me blind that you suggested that I hire to get to my next level. And that became so apparent and prevalent, not to switch sports, but when Lamar Jackson was negotiating his contract, you had people openly like Bomani Jones sit there and berate this man, and this man has a college degree. You're saying that a college educated man can't sit down, read, and comprehend what a football team is offering him so he can make the best decision for him and his family. Then they had people sit out there and they was like the 2%. Agents don't work on 2%. Agent fees are around 30 to 35%. So you can see where this is going very fast. But Charles Briscoe, he stole millions from NBA players. He's facing 40 years in jail. This was out of Yahoo Sports. And Michael McCann, he finessed a player into transferring $7 million as a supposed payment to become the owner of a women's basketball team. Guess what? None of that money went there. Shocker. Also, the player never became the owner. Hell, you say. Stop it, Vern. Stop it. Briscoe was also accused of forging the signature of a player and his mom on a player contract as a ruse to dupe yet another player into loaning him $1 million. This never made the TV. This never, ever was made public. But you know what is made public? When you see a guy who goes and buys a Maybach, or you see a guy come on TV with his hands and his wrists lit up and jewelry around his neck. That's envy. You're jealous of that guy. And so when you see those things, then you start to say, I can't wait until he goes broke because I'm going to rejoice in his downfall. You won't rejoice in the guys who stole money from him. That's what you want. By any means necessary. and you want to sit there, you want to cast judgment. These guys break their neck. They put their bodies on the line for the public and the entertainment of you. And then the minute that this guy wants to enjoy some of the riches that he works for, oh, that's just lavish spending. Get your weird, weak ass out of the way. It's condescending. How can you tell people how to spend the money that they work for? But when the agents start stealing from these dudes, ain't nobody got no smoke. Ain't nobody got no smoke. Nobody got no smoke for the people who stole from them. You can look at Gil Serena, Rashad McCants. He got taken to the cleaners. I don't know why they don't talk about that more on that program. He got taken to the cleaners, where he couldn't even go get donuts when he was a rook for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett wasn't even going for it. Ask him. Ask him. The biggest question I have is, why is this document sealed? Uh-oh. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, because see, if it's not footage of P. Diddy beating a woman in the hallway, running around in a towel, or if it's not a diss track by Drake or Kendrick Lamar, or if it's not more trauma porn where people are getting shot in their own homes and they're asking them, see, all of that's designed to keep you at bay. Who's stealing my money? Why is this document sealed? So I can't see the other thieves that are connected in this whole scam and sham. Only the names of the athletes were redacted, but this was intentional because the leeches and bloodsuckers are preying on these guys, and they have an ear of the media to attack athletes that don't want to be robbed, i.e. Lamar Jackson, when we spin the block. Because Lamar Jackson, he refused to get an agent. You had guys like Bomani Jones, who Bomani Jones is as feminine as it gets. I don't care what nobody say. All of that fast talking and eye rolling and just being all frilly. Man, look, say that for you don't talk to no grown man like that. That's hoe shit. Going back and forth with somebody. Oh, well, you just come on, bro. And then he made statements like, my agent don't even come to me unless it's $1 million. And he was using HBO to promote this ridiculousness. And HBO was willing to fit the bill. Because, like I say, if they wasn't in on it, why would they care? But after Lamar Jackson signed his deal and he was all good to go, guess whose show got canceled on HBO? Oh, I told the truth. A hit dog, motherfucker. A hit dog. Again, y'all let these people talk y'all into some old dumb shit, and then by the time you start asking questions, now everybody's sitting around going crazy. 3 guys was in on the scheme: the investment advisor, Daryl Cohen, financial planner, Brian Gilder, and intermediary, Calvin Darden Jr. These are the people the owner class, push athletes toward to get some of that money back. Because you can't tell me they're not getting some of this money back or kickbacks from this situation. If that's the case, then why not unseal the entire document? Don't just sit here and redact athletes' names. There had to be some sort of kickback going on to let these guys run around. The SEC charged the investment advisor, Daryl Cohen, with misappropriating more than $1 million from 3 former and current NBA players from 2017 to 2020. This ain't a long time ago. This stuff been going on. But again, we want to demonize the athletes because we're jealous of what they are able to buy with their own money. We're jealous of the things that they're able to go ahead and achieve with the money that they've actually bet on themselves. You don't know. It's a long shot to even make pro. It's a long shot to even get into the NFL, MLB, This is you betting on yourself. This is you and the nutrition. This is you and a strict diet. This is you foregoing your childhood. If you're going to go pro, there is a level of dedication and commitment day in, day out, no days off. And if you get to that level, if you're one of the luckiest to get to that level, and you want to go ahead and enjoy a little bit of your success, who the hell are we to sit here and tell you, no, don't spend your money like that? Excuse me? Excuse me? That's why you went broke, blah, blah. Man, shut up, man. They feed that stuff to people who don't look like you. Because once I have the media cascading you, talking about that you're this moron for spending your own money, then I can go ahead and finesse the media into saying that, oh, you're dumb this, you're dumb that. Now you have to come to the table because there's round the clock coverage of me talking to you like you're less than a person and demeaning your intelligence because I want to steal from you. And you have to be complicit in the theft. 2019, Peggy King, Hustle Dennis Rodman, Travis Best, and Rashad McCann. I told you. And Ricky Williams. Everybody loved to sit up here and talk about Ricky Williams and his contract and everything. She stole money from him. I don't think nobody talked about her. Nobody talked about her and what she was able to get away with. And these are just a couple of names that's been out there floating around. But these people have been stealing from athletes for years and decades. So when I see guys who used to have it all, who are somehow have to assimilate back into civilian life, I don't make fun of those guys. I feel sorry for them. Because they believe the illusion. They believe the myth. You got people out here stealing from these people. And yeah, you making these millions and my agent did this and this and this. Man, look, you don't need your agent. You need you. So young brothers, and I was the first person to tell you who screwed up Zion Williams' contract, went behind his back and made a deal with the Pelicans. And I put the people's faces out there and the names. I know I am the only person who's talking about this on this level. And y'all love me for it because we don't get around with bullshit. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. This, Sit your dumb ass down, bro. These people are sitting here doing anything and everything to keep a check in their hands and out of yours. And you going for it. Man, look, we got one more story and I'm out.